morning, everybody. Hope everyone's well. I miss you guys like crazy. Let's do a practice together. I will try to do at least once a week one of these videos until we can be together again. I really miss you. Kind of freaking out a little bit, so yoga helps for sure. We're gonna do kind of what we did last week because the wind was just so loud and so distracting, I'm sure, when you were replaying the video. So I want to kind of do that flow again, that class we did, hips and stuff, so we can feel a little, maybe a little different this week without the wind. It's beautiful out. So let's do it. And it's also going to be a little shorter, hopefully, all right? If I can do that, which is always tough for me. All right, we're going to start with our breathing exercises like we always do. So we start with the toes and the heels together, side by side, legs locked, buttocks tight, bellies in. Let's really try to fill up the lungs nice and full, expanding the chest, really opening up the rib cage, filling up the lungs maximum capacity. And as you exhale, just let it all out, exhaling anything that's no longer necessary, no longer good for you, thoughts, energy, all that good stuff. All right, so we start with the toes and heels together. Interlace your fingers under the chin. We're not going to do too many. Let's start inhaling through the nose, through the back of the throat as you lift the elbows up towards the ceiling. Stretch the ribs, keep your legs strong, keep your buttocks tight. And now slowly drop your head back as you exhale. Empty out your lungs as you bring your palms, your wrists, and your elbows back together. Everything comes out of the body through the mouth. And again, the inhale. So as you bring your chin down, start to open up the elbows right away, filling up your lungs, pushing your chin a little into the knuckles, maybe getting the elbows a little higher. And now slowly drop your head back as you exhale. A little push back with the knuckles into the chin as you bring your palms, your wrists, and your elbows back together. Everything out empty. And again, inhale. Chin comes down as your elbows rise, filling up your lungs more, a little more than the previous last two breaths. Lift the elbows, stretch up. And now slowly drop your head back. Exhale. The more you empty out the lungs, the more space you'll have for the next inhale as you exhale through the mouth. Palms, wrists, elbows, squeeze. And again, inhale. Chin comes down as your elbows rise, filling up your lungs. Really think of the rib cage expanding, lengthening up towards the sky. Also horizontal stretch. And now slowly drop your head back as you exhale. Empty out your lungs. Palms, wrists, and elbows come back together, squeezing everything out until you're empty. And again, inhale. Let's just do 3 more. I'm going to join you, filling your lungs. Exhale everything out. Two more. Exhale. Last one, biggest one. And let it all out. And arms down. Let it go for a second. Relax your shoulders. Shake it out a little if you need to. And let's take a deep breath and bring your arms back up. Stretch up, reach up, and interlace your fingers except the index. Pointers are up, a little back. Take a deep breath. Stretch the pointers towards the sky. Fill up your lungs. And as you exhale, a little side to side. Again, I always start with this. Stretching into the spine a little bit. Moving it around. Checking in what's happening today in low, middle, upper back, neck and shoulders. If you like a little stretch into the shoulders a little deeper. Pulling on each arm. And then bring the arms back up. Make sure the palms are together. Pointers are pointing up a slightly back. Lock legs, buttocks tight, bellies in, chin is up. Take a deep breath as you stretch the pointers to the sky. And as you exhale nice and slow, start to bend the body to the right. Just a bit at a time, just checking in still. We're still in warm-up mode for sure. As you rock weight into the heels, keep the legs even stronger, keep the buttocks even tighter, keeping your belly in. A little tuck of the tailbone helps to support the low back. So think of bringing your pubic bone to belly button, keeping your chin up away from the chest, elbows as straight as you possibly can keep them, palms are squeezing as well. Now take an inhale, and as you exhale, start reaching a little more to the right. Keep pushing your hips more to the left. Keep lengthening left side body from heel to hip to ribs to the pointer fingers for your last 5 seconds. Stretch and reach. Keep pushing hips to the left, reaching your pointers to the right. And now slowly come back to the center. Let's do the other side. Making sure sure body weight is back in the heels. Keep legs strong, buttocks tight, chin up. Take a deep breath as you stretch the pointers towards the sky. And as you exhale, nice and slow, start to bend the body to the left without bending elbows or knees, without coming down too low too quick either. Rock weight into the heels a bit more, engaging the front of the thighs. Squeeze your quads. So you're nailing your heels into the floor. Squeeze your buttocks tight, tuck the tailbone a little bit again, keeping your chin away from the chest. So think pubic bone to belly button, open chest, pressing your chest a little forward, but without leaning the upper half of the body back. Elbows as straight as possible, palms squeeze. Now take an inhale, and as you exhale, start reaching a little more to the left now. As you push the hips more to the right, keep lengthening and stretching the whole right side from the heel to the hip to the pointers for your last 5. Keep reaching and stretching right side body for 3, 2, 1, and slowly make your way back to the center. Relax your head and neck, look up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. Lift your chest. Lift your ribs. I gotta close my eyes because the sun is nice and high up above me. Lift your chest, lift your ribs up, squeeze your buttocks tight, but you try to keep your eyes open as best as you can. Lift your chest, lift your ribs, and look back. Look back, and look as far back as you can. And now lift your chest, lift your ribs, squeeze your butt tight, press your hips forward. And now look a little deeper back, and now start to reach the arms back. Eyes back and arms back. Lift your chest every time you inhale. As you exhale, look a little deeper. Inhale, lift your chest again. Exhale, look back. Inhale one more time, lift your chest. As you exhale, reach for the last 3, 2, 1. Slowly make your way back up. Keep your belly in. Stick your butt back. If you need a little bend in the knees, absolutely stomach in, and slowly make your way forward. We're going to take a little pause halfway. Feel those arms, shoulders, little burn. That's good. Keep your stomach in, back flat if possible, stomach in tight again, knees bending is cool. Shift a little more to the toes, let's hang here for another 5. And then slowly come all the way down. Fingertips come down to the floor. Let's see how those hammies feel. Woo! Back and forth, move the hips, move the knees, get a little juicier in the joints, nice and lubed up. So fresh synovial fluid pumping into the hips, into the knees. Eventually start working the elbows a little bit, working the shoulders a little bit. You can probably see my nice gray hair there. All good. Coming back to the natural state, right? Back and forth. And now we're going to stop. Let's do right leg straight, left knee stays bent. Left fingertips are going to stay tented on the floor. Right hand on the right hip, right shoulder up, right rib cage up, and right arm up towards the sky. Stretch and reach your right fingertips up. You're trying to make the longest line possible. So you don't want to dump your energy down. You want to reach your energy up towards the sky or to the ceiling. Keep the right leg as straight as you can. Bend the left knee as much as you can. Let's hold it here. If you want to add on a little bend of the right elbow, right palm places on top of the left butt cheek. Maybe you can scoot the pinky finger, ring finger, middle and pointer to grab the hip, the thigh, the t-shirt, the Lulus, whatever you got. Keep stretching, right shoulder up, and then keep twisting a little bit, right shoulder blade back. Keep straightening and strengthening the right leg. A couple more seconds here. Just sit in it, feel it. And now we're going to take the right arm back up towards the sky first, if you have the half bind. Take the right hand back down to the ground. Keep your legs where they are. And now we're going to take that bent left leg, left foot, off of the floor and extend the left leg towards the back behind you, the back wall or my couch back there. Hold it here. Now we're going to start lifting the left knee up towards the ceiling as you bend the left knee or to the sky. Left knee up towards the sky, opening up the hip, left side thigh. You can point the toe, flex the toe, whatever you like. Just keep working on left knee up. And now we're going to take the hands and start taking a little walk over to the right side. A little deeper stretch into the left side from the knee. Start working into the ribs. So I feel it right here in my rib cage, right up into my arm. And now we're going to take the hands back to the center. Keep the right leg where it is. Keep the left leg where it is, and maybe reach back with the right hand, grabbing your left foot. Maybe a little push with that foot into the hand. Get that nice stretch, a little deeper. Maybe now even if you want to take the left fingertips off the floor and try to find a little balance, you can take your left arm forward, keep your left hand just high, like a couple inches off the floor, hovering. And then slowly release that. Left leg slowly makes its way back down next to the right. And now we're switching. So we're now going to straighten out the left leg, bend the right. Once you have that, right hand is going to stay down on the floor, tented down on the floor in front of your toes. Left hand on left hip. Left shoulder up, left ribs, and left arm up. So first we're going to try to create that space. No dumping down into the right. Ooh, mosquitoes. And now stretch your left arm a little higher. Keep bending the right leg. Keep straightening the left. If you want to do that half bind, bend the left elbow, left palm, place it down. Oops. That's not very yogi of me. So bend the left leg, bend the left arm, grabbing your right hip thigh. Once you have that, left shoulder up still, and left rib cage, left shoulder blade back. Keep working on straightening the left, bending the right. A couple more seconds here, feel this. And now take your left arm back up, stretch reach, left hand down, keeping the legs where they are for now. We're going to take now the right leg off of the floor, extend the right leg back first, then start opening up the right hip, bend the right knee, take the right knee as high as you can towards the sky, and then maybe start walking the hands over to the left. A little deeper stretch. That, and now once you have that stretch happening, bring your hands back down below your face, and now slowly, carefully, maybe left hand reaches back, grabs right foot, kicking the foot into the hand a little bit. Again, if you want to challenge the balance, right fingertips can float, you can reach the right arm forward, you can keep the right hand down, whatever works. Keep pushing the foot into the hand a little bit though. Keep feeling that stretch in the front of the hip. And then slowly, carefully release that. Left hand down, right foot slides next to the left. Couple more cha-chas here. See how that feels. See your hamstrings a little more loose, a little more comfy. And now we're going to take a little squat. Take a seat on the heels. Take a second here. And now we're going to straighten out the legs halfway, reach back and scoop the heels from behind. So you're going to try to get the best wraparound grip you can, sliding your hands under the heels. Imagine like your hands are like two little shovels, and you're going to shovel those heels with the hands. Once you have the grip, shift your body weight to the toes so you don't squish the fingers. Tuck the chin into the chest. Take a deep breath here, inhale, and as you exhale, start to pull up a little bit on those heels as you push the hips up towards the ceiling. Feel the back of your legs stretching from the heels to the coccyx, from the coccyx to the crown of the head. Take another inhale. As you exhale, pull more. Make sure your shoulders not creeping up towards your earlobes. Bring your shoulders up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Shift a little bit more forward. Take another inhale. Last chance here, guys. Fill up, fuel up. And as you exhale, pull on the heels, push the hips up. Feel the stretch from heels to head. Pull and push one more time. And release that. Come back out, same way you came in originally. So remember, if you had your knees bent, keep them bent. Keep your belly in, interlace your fingers except the index again. Stretch your pointers forward. And now nice and slow, stomach in. Come back up. Slow and steady. Supporting your back with your belly in. Now from here, take your hands or palms in prayer. We're going to keep the feet together again today. Thumbs right between the breastbone. Stomach is in. Start to bend the knees, stick the buttocks back, and slowly start to sit. You're going to try to sit nice and low. Shift your body weight into your heels. Shift back. Shift as way back as you can, almost like you're about to fall backward. Hold it here for the next 5. Sit lower for 4, 3, 2, chest up a little more, 1. Now straighten out your knees. Take a moment here as you stretch the arms up. Let's take a little break. We're going to come back now into prayer twist. Take your hands, palms back into the center of the chest as you bend the knees right away this time. Sit nice and low. From here, we're going to turn the upper half of the body to the right, hooking the left elbow on the outer right knee thigh. Sit the butt down nice and deep into that little chair. Again, if you want to try a little side crow, go for it. So side crow, placing your palms on the floor, bending your knees all the way down. Stay in your prayer twist if you're in your prayer twist, but if you're going for side crow, coming up, maybe even extending the top leg. I like to do that. We're holding for the last 3, 2, 1. Now if you're in that prayer twist, come back out as you slowly come back to the center, and then bring it back up for a sec, arms up. Let's come into the second side, just for a little break. Come down into that nice, deep, slow chair. Hold it here. Shift back into your heels. Then we're going to turn to the other side, to the left, and hook the right elbow on the outer left knee thigh. Sit a little lower if you can. If you're in the prayer twist, make sure your thumbs are staying basically at the center of the chest. So if your thumbs start to creep up, push the top palm. If you're coming into a side crow, go for it, guys. And you're pushing your top palm into the bottom palm, which will help you twist more. You've got last few. Let's count it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. If you're in side crow, slowly, carefully come back out. Slowly straighten out the knees, arms up. Take a moment. Let's come right into eagle. Take the right arm underneath the left. Hook the elbows, the wrists, the palms, thumbs to nose, pinkies facing front. Bend the knees, sit the butt nice and low. Shift body weight to your bent left leg, and take right leg up and over. Squeezing your thighs, wrapping your toes. Sit as deep as you can. Shoulders back. Hold it here. We're going to add on, so we're not hanging here for too long in this first part. Squeeze your thighs tighter, knees right upper half left. And then release just the legs. Take the right knee up. Flex your right toes. And then start extending the right leg. Hold it here for a few seconds. Engaging the right quad. Now from there, we're going to take the right leg over to the right. And then we're going to take the right leg back. Big half circle. Press the right foot back as you lower your chest. Stomach in. We're just going to do 3 little pliés. Bend the left leg, then the right leg. Take the right knee, tap the left calf, and extend both. 2 more times. Tap the calf and extend. 1 more time. Tap the calf and extend. And now we're going to take the chest back up. Take the right leg back to the right. And then take the right leg back forward and land your eagle. Squeeze your thighs, wrap your toes. Let's count down the last 3, 2, 1. Release everything. Take a deep breath as you bring your arms up, fuel up. Other side, left arm, swing it underneath the right arm. Hooking the elbows, the wrists, the palms. Try to make sure the shoulders are as even as you can get them. Bend the knees, sit the butt down into the chair. Shift body weight to right leg, left leg up and over. Squeeze your thighs. Again, if you can manage to wrap the toes, try. Stomach in more. Shoulders back more. A few more seconds here. Release just the legs. Take your left knee up. Flex your left toes. And extend now the left leg forward. A few seconds. Stomach in. And then extend the left leg over to the left. Big half circle back. Over and back behind you. Nice hip rotation. Chest down, leg back. And now bend the right, bend the left. Little curtsy, little plie. And extend both. Straighten both. 2 more times like that. Bend both. And straighten both. 1 more time. Bend both. And straighten both. Hold. And now lift your chest. Take your left leg back over to the left. Back forward first, then rebend and land. Squeeze your thighs, wrap your toes if possible. Let's count it down for the last 3, 2, 1. Release everything, take a deep breath, bring your arms up. Let's go right into big toe hold. So we'll take the right arm, we're gonna keep the left arm up today, the whole time if you can. Left arm on left hip will help you with balance, but if you can keep the left arm up, try. Right hand is gonna grab first the right knee. From here, if you're ready for big toe, you can take your 2-piece fingers and grab your big toe. You can also grab the outer edge of the right foot. Once you have the foot, if you're ready to extend the right leg forward, go for it. And then eventually, once that leg is out there, whether you have the foot or the knee, start opening up the right leg to the right side. Now here, you want to squeeze the back right butt cheek a little bit. So it's almost like you're holding the leg up more by itself, rather than the right hand holding it up. Hold a few seconds. Now we're going to take the right leg back forward. Listen careful. Take the left arm, the one that's in the air, and thread it in between your right leg and your right hand. You're going to either grab the outer edge of the right knee or the outer edge of the right foot. Right hand on right hip. Right shoulder back. Right rib cage back. And right arm back. You can look towards the back behind you. That will challenge your balance more. I like to look forward, get a deeper twist. Now we're going to take the right arm back forward, thread it between your left arm and your right leg. Grab either the inner edge of the foot or the inner edge of the knee. And release that slowly, carefully. Right leg down. I have company. A nice bird up there. All right, let's take a deep breath. Inhale, bring your arms back up. This time we'll take the right arm, keep it up there. Left leg up. Left hand either, I'll start with the knee first. Left hand on left knee. Then you're going to take, if you're ready, the 2-piece fingers and grab between your big toe, second toe. Or again, you can go the outer edge of the foot if that feels better for you. And then straighten out that left leg out there in front of you if you're ready. I'm going to stay right here on my knee. And now once that leg is out there, whether you have the knee like I do or your leg is extended forward, start to bring your left leg over to the left. And again, it's not your right arm holding the leg up so much. You can give a little support, but it's the butt cheek back there, the hip flexor. Hold it. Last few seconds here. And then slowly, carefully, take your left leg back forward. Right hand, thread it in between your left leg and your left arm. Grab the outer edge of your left knee or foot. Left hand on left hip. Left shoulder, left rib cage, left arm back. Wherever you like to look, look. Last few seconds. Twisting. And now take your left arm back forward. Thread it in between your right arm and your left leg. Go on the inside grip and just hold for a few seconds. And then slowly, carefully, if you have your leg extended, bend your left leg carefully, and everybody left leg back down to the ground. All right, standing head to knee, guys. Take an inhale, bring your arms back up. Now we're going to take those arms and interlace your hands right below the right knee. 10 fingers. Shoulders are slightly rounded forward, stomach in. If you feel ready to grab the ball of your foot, slowly make your way. Grab the ball of your foot with all 10 fingers. Once you have that grip, take a deep breath here. And if you feel ready, slowly start to extend the right leg forward. Feel the back of the right leg stretch. Next step, if you feel it, bend the elbows towards the calf. Once the elbows make their way down to the calf and you feel ready to tuck the chin to the chest, forehead comes to knee with both legs as straight as possible. Let's count it down for 3, 2, 1. Slowly releasing that. Right leg comes back down. Reversing, rewinding your steps. Other side. Take your left leg up. Interlace your fingers below your left knee. Take a moment, find the stability in the right leg, the right foot. Try to plant that foot down nice and strong. Now if you're ready, round and curl. Interlace your fingers just below the ball of your left foot. 10-finger grip is best. Take a deep one, inhale. And as you exhale, slowly start to extend the left leg forward. Feel the back of your left leg stretch, lengthen, stomach in. Next step here would be to bend the elbows to the calf if both legs are straight. Once the elbows make it to the calf, maybe tuck chin to chest, forehead, knee. You've got last 3, 2, 1. Slowly reverse, rewind your steps. Left leg comes back down. Let's do a little mini back bend. Hands on your lower back. Lift your chest, look up, look back, squeeze the butt, release your back. And slowly make your way back. Now take an inhale. As you bring your arms up, when I'm outside, I like to do it like this with the arms up first, right arm back. Take the right hand and grab the inner side of the right ankle, all 5 fingers. Flip your left palm so it's facing front. Knees together to start. Take a deep breath, relax your right shoulder back. And as you exhale, slowly start to kick the right leg back. Open up the right shoulder, kick back, and start to kick up. Kick back, kick up. Kick back, relax the right shoulder more. Kick back, kick up. Keep reaching your left fingertips forward. You've got last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly make your way back. Switch sides. Take a deep breath as you bring your arms up, palms touch together for a moment. And then left arm back. Flip your right palm to face front. Left hand grabs left ankle, all 5 fingers. Knees together to start, as best as you can. Take a deep breath, inhale, and now start kicking back. Kick back, shoulder back, and now start kicking up. Keep kicking back and up. Keep reaching your right fingertips forward. Squeeze your left butt cheek back there. Kick and reach. Kick and reach. Reach forward, kick back more. Squeeze the butt more. Let's count it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly make your way back. Right arm down, left leg down. Now we're going to turn, forward return facing top of your mat and come to the back of your mat. Take a deep breath, bring your arms up. Take your arms up, interlace your fingers. Accept those index again. Chin up. Step your left leg forward about 2 feet or so. Lift the right toes up off the floor. Keep your stomach in. Chest is going to lead the way. Slowly make your way forward with the chest. Right leg up. Chest and arms forward. Right leg up and back. Chest and arms forward. Right leg up and back. I'm going to take a little bend in that left knee. Stretch and reach in opposite directions. Now release the hands. Bring your arms out. And now slowly bring your chest down. Arms back. Right leg up. Hold it for a few seconds here. And then land those hands down. Stretch the right leg maybe a little higher. And rebend the right knee. Bring your right knee up towards the sky again. Maybe walk the hands over to the left. Get that nice stretch again. Just kind of repeating what we did at the beginning. And bringing your hands back to the center. Again, if you want to take your left hand real quick and grab your right foot, you can. Take a few seconds there. Release the foot if you have it. Now take the right leg and slide it behind your left leg. So your pinky toes are like almost side by side. Keep your right hand down. Take your left hand, bring it on your left hip. Bring your left shoulder, left ribs, and maybe left arm to the ceiling. I'm going to keep my left hand on the left hip. It feels good for me here. And then left hand comes back down. Now we're going to take that walk. I'm going to scooch back a little more. We're going to take that walk forward with the hands. Walk your hands forward, walk your hands forward, walk them forward, and come into a plank with crossed legs. Now from here, we're going to pivot the both heels to your left. Take your right arm up, reach the right fingertips towards the sky. You can streamline the right arm if you prefer. We got 5 seconds here. Breathing and reaching, strengthening into that left arm. And now take the right hand back down. Come back onto the toes, so pivot the heels back up. Then walk the hands back towards the feet. Now we're going to take that right leg back again. And then take the right foot next to the left. Hands on hips. Make your way back up. Beautiful, let's do the other side. So we're still at the back of the mat. Take an inhale, bring your arms back up. Interlace the fingers again, except the index. Step the right leg forward this time. Left toes lift. Keep your belly in. And go. Chest is going to lead, so you don't want to round the back here. You want to lift, even if you come just to right ear. Back is straight and strong. Feel those back muscles super active. Eventually, kind of hinge like a seesaw. Chest and head and arms forward, left leg up and back. You've got last few seconds here. Again, if you need to bend the standing knee a little, it's okay. Take your arms back out like airplane wings. Slowly bring your chest down, leg up, arms back. Hold a few seconds here. Finding that balance and stability in a crazy world. And now hands back down. Reopen up that left hip, bend the left knee. Just feels good, right? And then walk your hands over the right. To find balance and stability physically in your body, especially now. So important, right? If you want to take the right hand, reach back and grab the foot, that's an option, of course. Stay where you like. And then bring your hands back if they're over to the right. Now we're going to bend the right leg just a little for safety. Take your left leg and slide it behind and next to, as best as you can, the right. So my pinky toes on this side, not quite as close. Try to keep the legs as straight as you can. Left hand stays down. Right hand on right hip. Right shoulder, right ribs, or right arm up. Again, if you don't want right arm up, you don't have to. I'm going to keep my hand on the hip. I feel like I get a better hamstring stretch. But if you're seeking like a twist, more twist, or more shoulder opener, play with it, experiment. And then right hand comes back down. And now, again, I gotta walk back a little bit. You just don't want to be out of your frame. And then walk your hands back forward, coming into that like cross-legged plank. Once you're there, hold a few seconds. Then we're gonna pivot the heels to the right. And then left arm reaches up. You can streamline the left arm if you like. You got 5. Reaching your fingertips either to the sky or to your right. And then left hand back down. Pivot the heels back up so you're back on your toes. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Then we're going to take the left leg back. And then left foot next to right. Hands on hips. And slowly make your way back. Nice. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. If your mouth's getting dry, I don't want to sound all funky. Hi guys, up there. All right, we're going to come to the top of the mat, left side of the mat. Let's do our warrior triangle series. Actually, we're going to start with goddess though. Take a deep breath and bring your arms up, palms up at the top. We'll take a step to the right, about 3 feet or so, arms come down. Pivot the toes out. We'll just go a quick version here. Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. Get as low as you can. And now if you'd like, heels up, tippy toes. If you want arms up. So many options, right? 10 little pulses. 10, at least we have them in our yoga practice. 9, even if we're limited. 8, in other areas in our life now. 7, find options. 6, in what you're doing. 5, 4, Makes us feel more free. 3, 2, hold the last one. We're gonna float. Lower your chest, keep your heels up if they're already up. Try to keep them up. Chest down, actually chest forward. So when I think chest down, I kind of collapse. Chest forward, arms forward. Hold it here. Last few seconds. Keep those arms up though if you can. I know you're feeling the shoulders, I am. Now slowly we're just gonna reverse. Lift your chest and arms and head up. Since we are reversing, 10 more pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, let's hold. I like that shake I'm having in my legs. And now take your arms back down, drop the heels, straighten out the knees. Bring the toes back forward, stick the butt up, lower the chest. I need a little bend in my knees, lower the chest, reach back, maybe interlace. Straighten out the elbows as best as you can, carefully. And then release the hands. Let's grab the opposite elbows for a couple seconds. Releasing the shoulders, releasing the neck. Take it out, do what you like. And then release the elbows. Let's do some little push-ups here, guys. So we're gonna scoot. Let's all do it together. So we can scoot the heels so they're off the mat. Your toes are on the mat towel. Then you're gonna walk your hands a palm print forward of your mat. If you're taller, a little more. If you're shorter, a little less. And we're gonna shift forward into the palms. Come onto the tippiest toes you have. So really like hike the butt up. Hike it up. The more you hike the butt up, the more you're on your tippy toes. The more weight you transfer into the palms, the stronger you're gonna get. It's like doing bench presses with your own body weight. All right, so think of that weight in your hands. The more weight, the better. Bend the elbows. It doesn't matter how much you bend the elbows. It matters how much weight you have in the hands. That was 1. We're doing 9 more. Go down, come back up, 2. They're different than regular push-ups. Down, back up, 3. In regular push-ups, you use more back and belly, core strength, 4. Now we're really trying to isolate the arms, shoulders, chest, 5. Come down, come back up, 6. Come down, come back, 7. I think I missed one, did I? Come down, back up, 8. Those of you who take my class, you're gonna laugh at that. Come down, come back, 9. Let's do 2 more just in case. Come down, come back up. Last one comes with bonus. Come down and give me 10 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out the elbows. I always like to sneak a couple in there, right guys? So now let's do a quick, like wide-legged down dog. Just stretch the shoulders real quick. Take a moment. And then walk your feet back to the center of the mat. And then walk your hands also right below your face. Keep your left hand where it is. Right hand comes on right hip. Right shoulder, right rib cage, right arm up. Just take a second, stretch the shoulders. If you want to do that half bind again, absolutely. Whatever is your jam. And then release the right arm up. Back to the floor. I literally can picture you guys practicing. I miss you all so much. Left hand on the left hip, left shoulder up, left ribs and left arm up. Stretch and reach. If you do that half bind, go for it. Whatever you like to do here. Another option is to take the right hand off the floor and grab the outer left ankle. And then release that. Left arm back up if it's bound back there. Left hand back down. Now pivot your toes in. Bend the knees as much as you need. And grab the outer edges of the feet. You can also invert here, guys. If you need a little inversion practice, this is a good place for it. You know, we also are going to do some shoulder stands today later. And you can always do it there if you prefer. Sometimes being upside down really brings everything right side up, at least for me. So now if you're ready to shift your body weight to the toes, engage the thighs. So when we say lock the knees, if you can see my knees, when we say lock the knees, it's not just like jamming the knees back. It's actually shifting your body weight to the toes and then engaging the quads, lifting the kneecaps up. This is relaxed, this is engaged. You want to stay engaged. This helps support the stretch that's happening behind the knees. Do it carefully though, and make sure you're not shifting into the heels. That can really put too much pressure back there on the knees. Once you have the heels and you're engaging your quads, maybe a little pull. Keep engaging your quads. I keep having to check myself. Squeeze and pull and then release that. If you're inverted, slowly make your way back out. Then you're going to take your arms back out. Careful. So if you need to bend your knees, I do a little bit. Arms out. Make sure you're not jamming into the heels. And slowly make your way back up. Now we're going to keep the legs where they are. Pivot the right toes to the right. Left toes to the right as well. Keeping your left leg straight. Make sure your heels are on one line. So I had to adjust right there. Bend the right knee. Right thigh parallel. So we're coming into a warrior two first. Make sure you're not leaning over to the right. You want your shoulders pretty much over the hips. I know you don't have mirrors in front of you, so just try to gauge it as best as you can. Let's do 3 pumps. Inhale, arms up. Just lubing up the knee and the hip joint. Come back, warrior two. 2 more. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. And now we're holding our warrior two for a few. Hold it there. We're going to flip the both palms to the front. Bent leg triangle, right arm down, left arm up. Stretch your left fingertips towards the sky. Push your right knee back a little with the right elbow. Make sure your left leg is straight, your left butt cheek is tight. Long line between right fingertips and left fingertips. And now, side angle, long line between left heel and left fingertips as you streamline the left arm. You've got last few. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, left hand down. Pivot your left heel up. Keep your left hand on the floor as you take the right arm up. Back and stretch. If you have a water wheel here, go for it. Stretch, reach that right arm. If you're water wheeling it, slowly cartwheel your arms back down. And everybody, right arm back down to the ground on the inside of the right foot. I'm going to scoop my right foot over just an inch or two so I can place my palms down comfortably below my shoulders, left knee down. Now if you're ready to slide the left leg back a little more, maybe the elbows towards the ground, and they don't have to come all the way down, maybe a little bend. And I will take the hands back under the shoulders, lift your chest back up. I like to come on fingertips. So whenever you have the opportunity to not like dump down, you want to lift up. You want to press down into the floor with the fingers, but lift your chest up. Look up. And then take the right hand, reach it forward first to rotate the shoulder, arm up, arm back. And if you can bend the back left leg, if the left kneecap doesn't allow, if you're on a hard surface or something, just keep the leg straight. If it's too much for the front side hip or thigh, whatever you got. If you need more, that back left butt cheek, squeeze it. When you squeeze a muscle, like the butt cheek helps open the hip. When you squeeze the quad, helps stretch the hammy. All different muscles help each other. So squeeze your left butt cheek tight to open that front side hip a little more. And release that. Slowly make your way back towards your left heel. So since I scooted my right foot over a little, I'll scoot it back towards the center. And then if you need to sit down onto your left heel. To straighten out the right leg, you can. If you want to slide the right leg a little forward, you can. Left hand can grab the outer blade of the right foot. Another little option is if you wanted to scoot back a little bit to kind of find the stability in the left knee, maybe even lift the right leg off the floor, engaging your right quad, and then if you want to practice keeping it off the floor without the hand, try. Ooh, that's hard. Whatever you like. And then slowly release what you have. Now we're going to rebend the right leg, right foot flat. Take your arms up, interlace your fingers, except the index, stretch your pointers up. Bend the right knee more as you take the hips a little lower. Again, if you want a deeper stretch in the front side, left side, hip and thigh, squeeze your left butt cheek back there. Take your two pointer fingers, couple of inches now to the right. For a deeper stretch, you should feel a big stretch from the thigh to the hip, up into the belly, into the rib cage. Reach your pointers more to the right. Coming back to the center, unlace your hands, frame your foot, curl your left toes under to come into we'll kick a low lunge, and then slide the right leg to the left leg and come into a high plank. We're going to do 3 push-ups. In class we do 6. We're just going to do 3. Stomach in. And now bend the elbows down, back up 1, down, back up 2, last 1, back up 3. But now we are going to come back and hold low plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up dog. Lift your chest, point your toes, tops of feet and palms to the floor if you can. Look up, shoulders down. Curl the toes back under, down dog. Now we're going to take the heels up for a quick sec. Press your chest towards your knees, and then sink your heels back down. We're going to do 3 vinyasa push-ups. Guys, in any of the push-ups that we do, even with the separate leg push-ups, the regular push-ups, these vinyasa push-ups, you can keep your knees down on the floor if you need to. I'll do 3 with my knees down. So it's more about moving your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. All right, let's do it. We're going to go nose, chin, shoulders, chest, belly, hips, thighs up, and then back into downward dog or a variated child's pose. Again, nose, chin, shoulders, chest, belly, hips, thighs up, and back into downward. 1 more. Upward, and back to downward dog. If you're in that child's pose, knees down, come into downward. Now from here, take the right leg up towards the sky, open up the right hip, bend the right knee. If you love to flip, foot down, right arm up and back. We got last few. The right hand comes back down to the ground, right leg back up into the air, 3-legged dog. Pull the right knee in, pigeon. Shin calf crosses the mat. Nice and careful for that right knee. Maybe elbows down, maybe not. Letting that left hip come down. So today it's not too sunny. I mean, it's beautifully sunny. It's not too hot. Not too windy. It's just right, in my opinion. Perfect little breeze. Warm sun keeping me a little warm. Got a towel down though just in case so I don't burn my feet. And now we're going to take the hands, palms back under the shoulders. Lift your chest. Press your left hip down and forward. Getting that nice stretch in the hip and thigh. You want to grab the back foot real quick, you can. And then release that. Take your hands, palms back down to the floor. Curl your left toes under and lift the right leg back up off the floor for a 3-legged dog. Open up the hip again if you'd like. Bend the knee. Straighten out the right leg. Bring your right hip back down. Let's take the right knee to the right armpit for 3, 2, 1. Right leg back up. Take the right knee to the left armpit. And armpit. Maybe you'll get tricep for 3, 2, 1. Right leg back up. And now take your right leg. Place it right back between your 2 thumbs. Pivot your left heel back down. Coming into a quick warrior 1. Arms up. back to warrior two, coming back to where we started. Straighten out the right leg, toes to the front, left toes to left, right toes to left as well. Bend the left knee. Bend the left knee until we get that nice low lunge action. Make sure your shoulders are not creeping over to your left up. You want to try to keep yourself pretty even. 3 pumps. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. 2 more. Arms up. Exhale, warrior two. 1 more. Arms up. And now we're holding our warrior two. Now we're going to flip the palms. Tilt left arm down, right arm up. Try to keep the hips low. So you don't want to let the hips pop up. That means you've straightened out the left knee. Hips low, stretch the arms apart. Feel like you want to touch the sky and the ground, rounded and light. And now take the right arm, reach it over to the right. Longest line between right heel and right fingertips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, pivot the right heel up, left arm up. So we're doing a lunge twist. My left knee likes to kind of flail out. I have to constantly think of bringing it in. If you're water wheeling it, go for it. And then cartwheel the arms down to the ground. Right knee carefully down. Scoot your left foot over a little if you need. Slide the right leg back if you'd like. And then arms come down. Maybe elbows bend a little. And again, if you want more, squeeze the right butt cheek back there. And now we're going to take the hands, palms back under the shoulders. Again, try not to dump. Fingertips is a little bit better. Left arm forward, up and back. Reach back, maybe grab the foot. Squeeze the right butt cheek again for a little more. Shoulder back more. And release that. We'll scoot the butt back towards the right heel now. And straighten out the left leg in the front. You can take the right hand and grab the outer edge of the left foot. If you want to try to like lift that heel back up, you might have to scoot your butt back a little bit more. Engage your quad. Maybe you can keep the leg up by itself. That's tough for the left quad. I also feel that in my belly when I try to do that. And then release that. Rebend the left leg, left foot flat. Keep the hips low, arms up. Interlace your fingers except the index, stretch the pointers up. Keep those hips low. Again, squeeze the right butt cheek if you need a little more. And take your 2 feet, point your fingers to your left. Stretch right side, oh yeah. Keep reaching. Keep bending the left knee. Keep squeezing the right bun. Back to the center. Unlace your hands. Frame the foot. Curl the right toes under. Lift the right knee off the floor. Slide the left leg to the right. Plank. All right, guys, 3 push-ups. Again, you can always keep the knees down. Whatever works. Ready? Go. Down. Up. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to come back low plank. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up dog. Lift your chest. Point the toes. Tops of feet. Palms on the floor. Look up. Curl the toes under, down dog. Again, let's lift the heels up a little bit. Actually, as high as you can. Press your chest towards the knees. And then sink the heels towards the floor as much as you can. All right, we have our 3 vinyasas. Again, you can keep the knees down. Ready? It's all about moving spine. Think like a little slinky. Bend the elbows, nose, chin, shoulders, chest, belly, hips, thighs, up dog, back down dog. Slinky that spine. Up, back down. Last one. Up and back down dog. Hold it in your downward for a moment. And now take the left leg up. Open up the left hip bend, the left knee. And if you love, flip left arm up and back. 5 seconds here. And then slowly left knee back down. Left leg back into the air. Left knee in. Shin and calf cross the mat. Let's chillax. You know, in my classes when I'm teaching and we're doing something really tough, one of my favorite things to say, because I say it to myself, we've done way harder stuff than this, right? When we're in a physical asana, we're trying to hold it, like we've already gotten in it, and we just have to really rely on our breath, our muscles. So we're going to look back on this time, and if we can get through this isolation, this difficulty, it's not our nature as human beings, especially after we create great community, to be isolated. It's really tough, I know. So I'm going to be calling back on this time. We're going to get through this just like we can get through anything. All right, hands, palms back under the shoulders, lift your chest up. Press your right hip back, down and forward. Squeeze the right butt cheek again. If you want to grab the right foot, you can. And then release that. Curl the right toes back under you. Press your palms back into the floor. Slide the left leg back up. Shake it out a little bit. Open the hip and the knee, whatever you like. And now bring your left hip back down. Come on to right tippy toes. Pull the left knee, left armpit for 3, 2, 1. Left leg back up. Left knee, right armpit. Cross it under, over for 3, 2, 1. Left leg back up. And now let's take the foot. Bring it right back between the 2 thumbs. Pivot the right heel down. And now take your arms up. Chest and eyes and arms up. For a moment. Back to warrior 2, where we started. Straighten out the left leg. Toes to front. Right foot back to left. Arms up. And arms come down. Let's do our last standing posture, guys. Tree pose. You can stay in tree, come into toe, whatever you like. Left leg is going to take the weight. Right leg comes up. Using right and left hand. Pull the foot up as high as you can above your left thigh. Right hand can come up first, then maybe left hand. Find some stillness. If you do want to come into toe stand, let's try it today. Haven't done it in a while. We're going to take the chest down. Usually we come down with a straight leg, but I don't on the side. Hands on the floor. So it's a good lesson, like, you do what you can. There's no right or wrong, right? Just be safe. Hands next to hips. That's our number 1 priority, right? That's for sure. You can take your hands on the floor next to your hips. If you want to try to practice a little left hand up, then maybe right hand up. Whatever works, guys. You got last few seconds, whether you're in tree and toe. And then when you're ready, if you're in toe, press your hands into the floor, straighten out the left leg, reverse rewind your way back into tree. And then we'll switch. Right leg down, left leg up. Take your left foot up above. Again, you can also do tree, like classic tree is on the inside of your right thigh or your right calf. Just not on the inside of the knee though, because that can be a little dangerous. You can like slip, push the knee out. Left hand comes between your thumbs between the breastbone. Right hand up, staying in tree. If you want to come into toe, try here. Coming down, fingertips on the floor. Maybe sitting onto that right heel, finding that place where you can balance on the right toes. Hands next to hips. Maybe left hand again, maybe right hand again. We're holding for the last few seconds. And then releasing. Hands on the floor, slowly press. Straighten out the right leg, reverse rewind, always coming back out safe. Left leg down. Take a quick breath here. Feel grounded. And let's lay down on the mat, guys. So wherever you lay, head one direction, feet the opposite, obviously. Take a quick sip of water if you need it. to our stomach exercises. So again, we're going to do pretty much what we did last week, especially at this point in the video. It was so windy. I did that class myself a few days ago, and I realized how windy it really was to hear the video. That was pretty loud. So this is a good change today. So let's start with our stomach exercise. Number 1, eagle punches. Left leg is going to bend, right leg up and over. Squeeze your thighs. If you can wrap the toes, try. I wonder if my timing is a little condensed. Probably not. Knowing me, right arm underneath the left, tuck the elbows, the wrist, the palms. We're just doing 20 on each side. We're going to hold the last one. Lift the legs and butt up, upper half up, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and switch. Left leg up and over. Left arm under. Legs and butt up, upper half up, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press your low back. 7 into the floor. 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's hold the last one and let it go. Relax legs, relax arms, let the blood flow for a sec. And now take the soles of your feet together, opening up the knees. Bring your heels nice and close in, like right up and in there. And now tuck the tailbone, press your low back again. So it's this action of bringing your low back down towards the ground that really will activate the low abdominals. Right from the belly button to the pubic bone is our real big target here. So press your low back down, bring your fingertips behind your ears, lift your chest a little higher, even if you have to wiggle yourself up a little bit, like I do. And now just little ups for 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't pull on the neck. 5, 6, 7. Make it the abdominals. 8, 9. Press your low back. 10. Think of that. 10 more than anything. 9, 8. Low back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold this last one up. Hold it up. Now we're going to take the feet off the floor. Heels are going to stay connected. Toes are going to open like a V. But don't let the knees come together. So open the knees super wide. Open the elbows super wide. And now we're going to take the elbows. I'm not sure if I did it exactly this way last week, but we're going to take the elbows and tap the knees first. So bottom half is going to stay stable for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the upper half up. Hold it up. Did I count down to 1? I don't think I did. I was getting excited. Now take your knees and tap your elbows for 1, 2. These will be a little slower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now here, hold 1. Keep your knees wide. Keep your elbows wide. Keep your knees wide. Now we're going to take the left elbow, meet the right knee. Squeeze into the right obliques. Take the right elbow, meet the left knee. And now go again for 3. Twist for 4. Twist for 5. Hold it for a sec. 6, 7 with the elbow and knee connected. 8, 9. Keep those knees wide. 10, 11. We're doing 12, 40, 13, 14. So it's 20 on each side. 15, 16, 17, 18. Keep that low back. 19. Pressing down. 20, 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Let's hold 7 a little longer. 6, 5. Make sure you're making that connection. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Relax legs and arms. Take a moment. All right, Pavanuktasana, also with little belly work. Take the right leg up, interlace your fingers, pull the right knee in. Left leg stays extended on your mat, flex your toes, pull the right knee in as much as you can, squeezing into that right side. Now lift the left leg a couple inches off the floor. Lift head, neck, and shoulders off the floor and try to get your forehead and your knee to connect, or your nose and your knee, or kiss your knee. And now let go of the foot. Reach your fingertips towards your left foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch. Right leg relaxes, left leg up. Interlace your 10 fingers below your left knee and pull the left knee in. Pull it in as much as you can. Pull in, compression massage into the descending colon on the left side. Now lift the right leg off the floor a couple inches. Press your low back down. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the floor and try to get your forehead to connect to the knee or your lips or your nose, whatever you got, as best as possible. And now let go of the foot, reaching your fingertips towards your right foot for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo. It's amazing after a couple months of different, just different schedule, not as much yoga, how different we feel, right? Now take your legs back up, grab the opposite elbows over your legs. Give yourself a big sweet hug. Pull the knees into the chest. Pull the knees in. Compression massage now into the transverse colon, working large and small intestines here. Pull in. Now hold it here. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders off of the floor. Try to aim your forehead to the knees, nose to the knees, eyebrows to the knees. Now let go without losing that connection as best as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Relax. I think I skipped shoulder stand last week, so we're going to do it real quick here. We're going to take the legs. Let me tuck my shirt in so I don't flip my shirt over my head. Take your legs up towards the ceiling for legs up a wall first. Towards the sky, sorry, I must have said ceiling 1,000 times. Now take your legs and butt up. If you can, bring your hands on your lower back. Maybe lift the legs a little higher, maybe get up onto the shoulders a little bit more. Careful though, watch the head, neck, and shoulders. And if you'd like to do some freestyle legs, you can scissor, straddle, eagle, lotus, whatever you like to do. Whatever feels good. Feels good for my hips. And then if you'd like to come into plow, maybe all the way down with the feet. And then slowly make your way back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Try to come down with control. Once you have the butt down, bend the knees, bring your feet down onto the ground, hips distance apart. Place your feet down firmly. Make sure that you have nice distance between your heels and your hands. So grazing your heels with your middle fingers is just about the right distance. And now take your hips up, press your feet down, hips up, feet down, hips up, feet down. If you want to take your arms up, go for it. And now from here, little up pumps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, hold number 20. Now walk your feet out. Walk your feet out to the edges of the mat and turn the outer blades up. Now if the knees don't like this, just keep your feet wider, that's okay. And now from here, pressing the big toe and inner heel down, go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Hold one. Now we're going to take the feet together. Walk them together. Open up. So it's almost like your feet look like you're holding water, like a bowl with your arches. So the blades of the feet are down. And the arches of the feet are like towards the sky. And then from there we pump for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one. Now take your feet back flat. You can do another 20 pulses, pumps with the feet flat, or whatever you choose. Or if you prefer to come into a full wheel, hands, palms above the shoulders. Press your palms down, press your feet down, and come all the way up. Chest up, ribs up, belly up, hips up, thighs up. And then if you're ready to slowly make your way back down, tuck the chin in to the chest. Bring it back down slowly, carefully, back of the head, neck, upper back, lower back. Now keep your left foot where it is. Right ankle rests on top of your left knee. Right hand goes in between, left hand on the outside. Pull the left knee in. Just getting that nice stretch on the outer right side, hip and thigh. Pull a little bit more. We're going to stay on our backs, guys. We're not going to flip onto the belly. Pull a little bit more. Keep now your left leg bent, left foot flat. Take the right leg up towards the sky. Take your 2-piece fingers, grab your big toe, outer blade of the foot, calf, ankle, thigh, whatever you got, but just try as best as you can to straighten the right leg. One more quick hammy stretch. Pull a little bit towards, leg towards behind you, let's say, towards the top of the mat where you're laying, and now take the right leg over to the right. Take your left arm to the left. If you want more, left leg can go straight. Take the right leg back up. Right hand can grab the outer blade of the right foot or the outer side of the calf. Right arm to the right. And now right leg just a little bit to the left. Just feel that outer hip and thigh stretch. You can keep the bent knee if that helps. And then slowly release that right leg down. Let's do the other side. Right leg is going to stay bent. Left ankle rests on top of right knee. Left hand between, right hand on the outside. And now start pulling the right knee in. Pull it in. Get that outer side hip thigh stretch, a little glute stretch. And now right foot stays down, flat. Left leg up. 2-piece fingers, grab your big toe or the outer blade, whatever feels good. So I have to grab my calf to straighten out this left leg. Try to keep it straight and pull it a little bit. Get that stretch in the hamstring, slowly, carefully. And now we're going to take that left leg over to the left. If you have a little towel, you can also like drape it over the ball of your foot. Right arm to the right, left leg out if that feels good. I like to do that so that my front of the right hip gets a little stretch too. Come back to the center, take the right hand now, grab the outer blade of your left foot or the outer calf like I'll be doing, left arm out, a little stretch the outer side hip thigh again. And then left leg back up, carefully left leg down. Now take your both knees in towards your chest real quick. And now take the both knees, we're gonna do our spine twist on the floor. Take your both knees over to the right. Just both knees over the right. Left arm can stretch the left. Whoops. And now use your top hand to push the left knee down maybe. Look over your left shoulder. You can also take your left foot and extend it out if that feels right. And then switch. Take your knees back to the center of your chest. Give a little tug, a little hug. And now take your knees over to the left. Look over the right. Reach right fingertips to the right. push now your left palm onto that outer side of that right knee thigh. Again, if you want to take your right outer blade with the left hand and extend it out, that's an option. I'm just working into that spine twist here. I like that. It'll ring out, right? We all need to ring it out. And now come back to the center. Extend the legs up for a moment. Carefully place the legs back down to the ground. And let's find our final Shavasana, you guys. Arms down. I'm gonna scoop myself up a little bit. So I'm on that, comfortable. So arms are by your sides. You can open them up a little wider. Legs a little wider. Maybe scoot the butt towards the heels. Scooch the shoulders down away from the ears. I'm gonna move my head side to side. Oh yeah, that kind of feels blissful, right? Like, whoa. With the eyes closed, nice and slow, side to side. And then just let it kind of slowly roll to where it's most comfortable. Palms can be open up towards the sky for a little more receiving. If you need a little more grounding, palms down. Lately I'm only palms up. I feel too anchored sometimes, too like collapsed, if that's the word. More light, more open. It's just relaxing completely from head to toes. Take a quick check your senses, your sense of sight, though your eyes are closed. Picture yourself on your mat, laying here. Hear the sounds around you, my voice, the birds, the trees. I hear a lawnmower out there somewhere. I hear children. Your sense of touch, what are you feeling? Your body on your mat. Breeze on your skin. What are you smelling? I smell that fresh cut grass. Guys, it is always such a pleasure to practice and know that you guys are practicing out there with me. I really so much from the bottom of my heart miss you. I feel a very big void. But I know that we're going to come back to each other. We built a great community, all of us together. We can get through this. We will be practicing soon. I feel it. I know it. Whenever that soon may be, I'll be there. Have a great Tuesday. Have a great rest of the week. I'll probably be back next Tuesday. I'm doing my little cooking thing, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday I'm kind of busy. So hopefully next Tuesday I'll be recording another class to share with you guys until we see each other, meet each other again, and until the next video comes up. I wish you all peace and love, and I'm always thinking about ya. Namaste.